Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk bringing in the video today, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most recent rumors in the NBA. As recently, the Sacramento Kings have been linked to free agent guard slash small forward Khris Middleton of the Milwaukee Bucks. As recently after the NBA draft, as the Sacramento Kings dumped off Rashawn Holmes' salary in a trade with the Dallas Mavericks, as the Sacramento Kings sent in. Okay, so it was multiple trades that happened. So first Dallas traded pick 10 and Davis Bertans to the Oklahoma City Thunder. To OKC for pick 12 and a trade exception. The trade exception that they got back in that trade was worth around $17 million, I think, or around that area. Then after that, Dallas would flip that trade exception and to Sacramento, send the trade exception to Sacramento, and get center Rashawn Holmes, and they would also get the 24th overall pick in Thursday's draft. So that cleared a lot of cap space for the Sacramento Kings, as now the Kings can spend around $35 to $35 million in free agency this offseason in free agency for this year's salary. And one of the players they are reported to be interested to spend that $35 million on is Khris Middleton, two-time All-Star for the Milwaukee Bucks, as Khris Middleton had an off year this year with the Milwaukee Bucks, only playing 24 minutes per game this year, with averaging 15.5 points per game. But in the playoffs, he got normal minutes. Average in the Bucks 5-game playoff series against the Miami Heat, Middleton averaged 35 minutes in that series and averaged 24.9 points per game in that series, as he was playing normally in that series and playing pretty well. Middleton did play really good in that Miami Heat series when Giannis was gone and injured, and Middleton stepped up when Giannis missed. Giannis missed Game 2, Game 3. And did he miss game? No, I don't think Giannis missed. No, Giannis missed Game 2 and Game 3. Yeah. Giannis got hurt in the first quarter of that Game 1, then missed Game 2 and Game 3. Came back Game 4 and Game 5. Middleton was still good in those two other games, but Middleton was good for the Bucks in their short playoff run, as they lost to the 8-seeded Heat in the first round. But the Sacramento Kings are willing to spend that $35 million in cap space they have in this year's free agency to sign Khris Middleton. Obviously, it wouldn't be on a one-year deal, but it'd be a multi-year deal. I'm thinking it'd probably be something like I would think a 4-year, $140 million deal to sign Khris Middleton to the Sacramento Kings and pair him with De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis. But there's other options that the Kings have. They're reported to be interested in guys like Jeremy Grant and Draymond Green, a couple other free agents. Reportedly, they still have interest in re-signing Harrison Barnes. But Khris Middleton would be a good option for the Kings. You have that third All-Star next to De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis, and the Kings, who were the third seed this season. Some Western Conference teams are getting better. The Warriors are getting better. They've added in Chris Paul. I don't think the Warriors are done. I think the Warriors, with if Draymond resigns and Jordan Poole's now gone, I think the Warriors that's gonna make the Warriors a little better, because I think there was some conflict in the locker room for the Golden State Warriors. Some other teams that are getting better, the Houston Rockets are going to be getting better. The Houston Rockets added in Cam Whitmore and Amen Thompson in the draft this year, and the Houston Rockets not only did they add two of the top reported, the Cam Whitmore and Amen Thompson are two of the best 7 prospects in this year's draft. They got Cam Whitmore at pick 20 and he was expected to go in the top 7, top 10. And then not only did they get those two guys in the draft, but the Houston Rockets also have the most cap space to spend in free agency this year, being able to spend $60 million this year in free agency, and being the favorite landing spots for players like Fred VanVleet, James Harden, and Dillon Brooks. So obviously you can't get all those players if you're the Rockets, but the Rockets could sign one of Fred VanVleet or James Harden and then sign Dillon Brooks. So the Rockets are going to be improved next season with the draft, the guys they added in the draft, and free agency. I mean, the Nuggets, even though they might lose Bruce Brown, I think the Nuggets are going to still be really good next season. Even though people talk bad about the Suns, they've added in Bradley Beal. Reportedly, the Suns aren't done. They're still working on maybe moving DeAndre Ayton. Some other the Lakers might be improved next season. A full season of the Lakers, improved roster. So, I mean, the West is going to be better next year. And I think, and it's crazy that how good the West was this year, it's going to be even better next season. And if I'm Sacramento, you're going to try to improve a little bit, and adding Middleton with De'Aaron Fox and Domantas Sabonis would definitely help that, and would keep Sacramento to be a contender in the West with all the other teams in the Western Conference starting to get better. But you guys have your thoughts on the potential signing for the Sacramento Kings. That's it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, and peace out.